So you may have noticed a lot of scarecrow-themed decor in downtown Fredericksburg with the planters and in windows and with the flags. And this week we're going to tell you what that's all about. All right, so on this week's edition, I'm with John Coker, who is with the Rappahannock Rotary Club. And Rappahannock Rotary Club, for the past 6 years, has been very involved in a downtown promotion called Scarecrow Fest. And that's going on now throughout the month of October. And so, John, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
And why don't you just tell us about what Scarecrow Fest is?
Well, Scarecrow Fest started 6 years ago, where we had the downtown businesses. We wanted kind of a win-win of downtown businesses make their own scarecrows, and then the people of the community would come downtown to vote on those as a means of attracting people to downtown Fredericksburg. So it's grown till this year's our 6th year, and what's varied this year is we're not able to have some of the activities downtown, so we'll be having them off-site at the Fredericksburg Nationals baseball park. So that's what we're doing this year.
And that off-site event you mentioned will be October 24th, right? Scarecrows and Bats at Fred Nats is what it'll be called?
Right, Scarecrows and Bats. This year, October 24th, from 5 to 7:30 at the Nationals Park. We will have a Scarecrow Trail. We'll have candy we'll be giving out by the Rappahannock Rotarians will be doing that. Then there'll be social distancing, as well as there'll be games to play on the big screen TV, and then there'll be a movie that night.
Well, it sounds great. And then as far as what's going on downtown this month, it looks like there's 36 businesses that are participating that have scarecrows in their windows. And talk a little bit about how the voting works for it, and the different themes and how you vote for your favorite scarecrow.
Well, we're so appreciative that in the last few years we've had up to 70 scarecrows, and we were a little nervous this year, but 36 wonderful businesses have made their homemade scarecrows, and they'll be displayed on each one of their businesses. There'll be a sign that says vote for the famous categories. There's 4 categories: most business related, most historic, spookiest, and funniest. And when people go in there, they'll have ballots, or there'll be ballots for you to fill out. Also, there'll be QR codes by many of the scarecrows where you can digitally do it to vote. So it runs from, it's going on now, and it ends Halloween Day, October 31st, and then all those votes and ballots will be collected, and we'll have the winners of those 4 particular categories and an overall grand prize winner.
And the winners can qualify for downtown Main Street gift cards.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, people, they'll get plaques. The winners get plaques, but everyone that submits a ballot will be entered into a contest, and there'll be several $50 gift certificates drawn out for the people that have voted throughout the whole Scarecrow Fest.
Okay, great. Well, these brochures are great. The ballots are great. They show exactly who's participating, and there's a map of downtown that shows where the businesses, the participating businesses, are located and what theme they're in. So, where can people get these official ballots?
The ballots are at all the places that have scarecrows, as well as the visitor center. And online, you can go to the Fredericksburg Main Street online website to get to vote digitally. But most important, visitor center and the businesses that have the scarecrows will have the ballots box. They've all been distributed.
Okay. And again, we mentioned Rappahannock Rotary, but there's other organizations that have been involved with putting this all together, so maybe give a shout out to them.
We are the Fredericksburg, kind of the charter members, so to speak, of the Fredericksburg Main Street, Fredericksburg Parent, Rappahannock Rotary. This year, we have the Fredericksburg Parks and Rec are helping with us. They're kind of helping in a major way at the Nationals ballpark, and Fredericksburg Nationals are helping by letting us participate at their ballpark. So those are the main sponsors this year.
Okay, great. Well, thanks, John. Again, this is in the 6th year of this program, and it's just a really creative, great way to bring people downtown, and it's fun walking the streets and seeing all the creative scarecrows that people have done. So kudos to you and to the Rappahannock Rotary Club and to the other partners, Fredericksburg Parent and Fredericksburg Main Street and Parks and Rec and the Nationals for making this possible.
Well, thank you for having us. And also, I want to put a shout out to you. I watch this show. I look forward to it each week, and I'm sure other people do. So I'm being complimentary how nice it is for people to see what you do each week. So thank you for that.
Thanks, John. I appreciate that, and I'll extend the shout out to Jim Gaston, who's holding the camera,
right,
who puts together most of the,
and
does all the editing, and so we appreciate your nice words.
Okay.
So, all right. So that'll do it for this week's edition. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell to get a notification each time we put out a new video. See you next week.